Next, well, since we're talking about the English language, what is the difference between this English that I went to school, some people learn English in college. Now, why all of a sudden I need this specific English for call centers or business English? To explain this better, I have here a few scenarios. After going through them, you will be able to answer this question yourself or immediately notice the difference. The first scenario we're looking at is, let's say a friend calls you and asks for help. Your phone rings and that's your friend calling. You answer the phone, hey, what's up? I mean, that's how I answer my call when it's my friend calling, right? What's going on? Is everything okay? What's good? What do you need? That's how we talk to our friends, right? Friends, family members, close relationships and stuff like that. But when you're working in a call center, that's not the way it's going to be. An example, good afternoon, thank you for calling XYZ company. My name is Gene, or this is Michael. How can I help you today? Or how may I assist you today? I did not, or I could not answer the phone like I did when I was talking to my friend earlier, right? Basically, that we can say that the English for call centers or business English is a more formal English, to say the least. Let's take another scenario. An unknown person calls you by mistake. Well, who's that? I mean, the unknown number or a number that you don't recognize. Most people would not even take the call. Who are you looking for? Who are you? But in a business office call center environment, it is not the same. I remember I used to work for that company. I'm not gonna name any of those companies, but it was obviously a customer service call center type company that sell internet, cable, and phone. And there was this customer, this caller, who called and said, hey, I would like to pay my electric bill. I immediately realized the person had the wrong number because they have a few bills to pay. Maybe they may confuse the phone number. Maybe the person thought he was calling to pay the electric bill. I have to be polite and be professional. Thank you for calling, but I'm sorry, I think you may have dialed the wrong number. This is such and such company. We provide internet, phone, and I immediately switched to seller mode because who knows, we were able to convert a call to a sale. I immediately wanted to offer, hey, if you know, so the person said, no, I already have this service, so yeah. I did not say, who's that? Who do you think you're calling? Who's that on the phone? I couldn't do that. That's a different story, right? So moving on with the next scenario, putting a friend on hold. Your friend calls, you are doing something, either you babysitting, you in the kitchen, or you doing homework, or whatever it is, and while you are on the phone with your friend, someone, ring the doorbell or someone knock. What you're gonna say? Hey, hold on a second, give me a second, someone's at the door. I'll get back to you in a second. That's you talking to a friend. But in a call center environment, that's not what happens. First of all, if you're gonna put a customer on hold, you need to give them the reason why you're gonna put them on hold. You may think it's obvious. Obviously, I'm gonna check the account. No, it's not that obvious. The customer calls and wanted some information that you may have, by experience, what the customer wants to know. You can tell him or her immediately. But sometimes you have to check, right? Sometimes you don't need to give this very specific reason why you're gonna put them on hold, but you have to tell them, Mr. Smith, thank you for your patience. I need to check further information. I'm gonna need you to hold a moment while I'm checking your account for further details, for more information. I need to get more details, or I'm gonna get some information. I need to step out of my computer. I need to go to the lab and look at this problem a little bit further. Would you please hold for a moment? And that hold for a moment cannot be more than 2 minutes. If what you're looking for, or if the information you're going to get for the customer is going to take more than 2 minutes, you have to get back to them and refresh the customer. Mr. Smith, thank you very much for your patience. I'm still working on your case. I just need a little bit more time, so I already appreciate your patience. I'll get back with you in a moment. That's the perfect way. You don't do all that with a friend, right? Next one, trying to locate one of your children. Let's say you're a parent, you're trying to know what's up with one of your kids. Let's say they were supposed to get back from school at 1:30, it's 1:45. Yeah, you call them. Where are you? Where have you been this long? Why are you not home yet? That's how you would talk to your kids. I mean, in the nicest way, because parents, when they don't see their kids at home when they were supposed to be home, they immediately go into panic mode. Well, some parents, can handle this better. But if you're talking to a client on the phone and let's say you want to know where they are at the moment. Let's say if you're working for a phone company, if you're working for a satellite radio company where you need to send a signal. You may need to ask the customer, are you in a tunnel? Are you actually in a basement? You need to know. So you would ask, so sir, I would like to know your location at the moment, or ma'am, can you please tell me where you are actually located? I'm sorry, the call is cutting off. Are you in an elevator by any chance? So this is the polite and professional way to ask a customer's location. And lastly, apologize to a family member. Well, family member is an example. You may need to apologize to anyone, right? So in this case, people just say, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. But that's not how you say sorry to a customer in a call center. You would go like, I do apologize for the inconvenience. Well, you see the difference? In a call center environment or on the phone with a client, we're truly sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Sorry that it happens. We'll make sure it never happens again. We do apologize for this situation. Please accept our apologies, right? So basically, that's kind of the difference between call center English and the English you already learned. This is to train you to be more professional, to be more articulate, to be able to communicate better and express yourself better. That's basically the difference. There are other things that's coming later, when it comes to types of vocabulary, related to a specific campaign, company, or project. This is for later.